Let's get this started. I did not film as much as I wanted to over the summer. So as of right now, when I'm speaking to you guys on today's video, the House of Euro E46 is done, or as done as a drift car can be. Obviously, there's always going to be things to work out. Angle kits can get better, suspension can get better. We can clean up and tidy little things here and there, improve things as we go along. But the car is running, it's driving, and we've had a chance to rip on it. That being said, that's not what today's video is about. That's on this next week's video when we get to take it out and beat on it for the season opener of Modded Culture. But I do want to talk about why I didn't film nearly as much as I said I was going to, and realistically how much I wanted to. So yeah, apologize about that. Long story short, the build took, well, let's just say a lot longer than I had thought it initially would. I vastly underestimated the amount of work and time that would go into putting the car together and getting it up and running. And that is completely on me. I definitely could have planned for things better. And huge shout out, by the way, to my partners over at House of Euro in Tempe, Arizona. They are the best, hands down, Euro shop to go to for anything from oil changes to performance builds. So please go check them out. But yeah, they were very instrumental in getting the car put together and done by the time that it was done. I think a lot of it was I had some grandiose ideas of getting the car done in a very short period of time, kind of falling victim to that YouTuber car builder mentality, or that YouTuber mentality when I don't necessarily have the resources, the funds or resources to back up the YouTuber mentality. That being said, once I kind of came to that realization, I got in my own head, and it got harder and harder for me to film while I was working, because all I could think about was trying to get the car done in as short as possible of a time frame. And now here we are in December with a running, driving, very, very well sorted car, all things considered. That being said, more consistent content is something that I'm working on right now. I know I didn't upload nearly enough over the summer, but I'm back, the car's running. We're going to be ripping on the car. We're obviously going to have some things to address on it, just teething issues from a completely new build. But that being said, it's not just going to be on YouTube. I am trying to be more active on Instagram as well, and just as another platform, short form content as well as long form content. So definitely keep an eye out for that. But over the summer, we learned a lot, not just how to put an LS into an E46 chassis that's already been done before, but also the intimate details of building a car, as far as trying to make it as competitive as possible on as grassroots of a budget possible, which those two things shouldn't go hand in hand. But I think we did a good job of finding a middle ground between something that I can get comfortable in and take to a competition environment, but also while doing it on a regular 9-to-5 salary, with the exception of the fact that I'm lucky enough to have House of Euro working with me as my primary partners. That being said, I guess that is something to talk about. I do plan on starting to do some competition driving. I just enjoy pushing myself, and I have a competitive nature, so I figure why not? It makes sense. I've been enjoying driving grassroots, and why not take it to some smaller competitions and see how well I do. I think it'll push my driving and teach me a lot more as far as car control that I can then bring back to grassroots environments and just have more fun party driving as well. So that is definitely something on the docket for 2026. I'm very excited about it. There is some work that I do need to do to the truck, being that we have a old 1500. I don't 100% trust it to drive as far as I'm going to need to drive it in order to go to some competitions. So that's going to be something that I'll probably be covering on the channel. Again, it's not going to be anything that has never been done on YouTube before, but it's just going to be me kind of just doing what I have to do to make it happen as a person trying to compete for the first time. But as you can see, the car's all put together. The engine sits pretty nice in the engine bay. It's very simple. Nothing that hasn't been done before, but I love our rendition of it. I'll make sure to film a build breakdown here soon so I can kind of go over everything that we did do that's different on the car now, because there's a lot. Before, it was, realistically speaking, nothing super special. It was a bone stock motor 323i with a roll cage and fancy suspension bits. Now I'm very proud of a lot of the work that myself, as well as Austin over at House of Euro and Mullet Sport Racing, have done to make this car what it is now. But excited to share that with you guys. First things first, after this video, the next video that's coming out though is going to be the first time driving the car at Modded Culture Sliders only. It is the season opener here in Arizona, and I only thought right that after 6 months of putting the car together and getting it ready, that we take it out and we open 2026 as hard as we can. I can't wait to show you guys that footage. It's going to be really fun, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. But for now, that's where I've been this so far in the last 6 months. I apologize that I haven't put more content out. I really do. I wanted to do more, and I got in my own head, and that's on me. But moving forward to 2026, we're going to have a lot of fun. Things are going to get a little rowdy, and we're going to get used to driving a much different machine than we had before. So stay tuned for that. Can't wait to see you guys on the next one. And as always, peace.
Get down in the